Pickman, you're right. I hope I get an SIR tonight, too. Excuse me. Oy. Well, whatever this crap I've been carrying around for the last month plus, one doctor told me it's an ear infection. One doctor thinks it's a sinus infection. After dealing with them, I think it's more of a wallet infection. They gotta get more money. But they've put me on 2 different antibiotics, 2 different steroids. I'm sticking that water bottle up my nose and trying to drown myself the hard way. None of it's really been helping a whole lot. I got chills today, I got pain, but none of that matters. Hi, Anna Banana. How are you tonight? Great to have you guys here. I know. What's up, Wolf Lady? How you doing? I'm really hoping you're going to come here and tell me you've got some good news. That they're getting something done. No, it's nothing catchy. No. In fact, they tested me for everything catchy the first time I was in the emergency room, and they said, well, you don't have the Bruno, you don't have SARS, you don't have whatever, the rhinoplastic virus. They just said you've got a bug. I'm like, well, thanks, Captain Obvious. Resting, good. You need rest. You must rest. That's what I should be doing too, but excuse me. I did rest a little bit today. I went to league, left there, I don't know, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, maybe, something like that. Came home, watched the Packer game, and I got the nice VIP lounge in the garage where I can sit and watch actual, like, broadcast TV. Because I have an antenna on the garage, which I don't have any of that stuff in the house. I got to watch the Packers win a nail biter. They tried to throw it away, but they ended up winning, which is good. But I did fall asleep during the game more than once. So I got a little bit of sleep out there, too. It's nice to be able to kick your feet up in there and watch TV and whatever. It was a good idea. I had that old love seat that was taking a beating between the dogs and the wear and tear. It was not perfect. And instead of just throwing it out or throwing it on the curb and hoping somebody took it away or getting it rained on, I put it in the VIP lounge. And that's been an amazing thing. Even in the summertime when it was really hot, it was still nice because we got like 3 big fans blowing in there. It wasn't bad. It's not bad to sit out there. I like it. And like I said, we can watch Roku. We've got the Fire Stick as well and the converter box for the antenna. So we can watch a lot of stuff out there, but some of it that we can't watch in the house. So I did get to sleep a little bit. Still eating my popcorn. Good Lord, did it be by a lot of it. Oh, shaking too. Anyway, those of you that were here yesterday or last night for the short live stream that we did, or that I did. Well, we did because you guys were here. I know Hannah was here. I know Pickman Captain was here. As always, great to have you guys. Also, I do know that Wayne is live tonight, and he's got a great crowd over there. And he should have. One moment, please. Yes. Chocolate chip or lemon poppy seed or sold. Banana nut sounds good. That sounds great. Yeah. I wouldn't mind having one for banana nut would be amazing. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll take the free one. Use your best judgment. Oh, Wayne ended. Okay. All right. Yeah, just use your best judgment. It's cool. Okay. Yeah, why the hell not? I'll see you in a little while. My lovely daughter thinking of me like she always does. She's amazing. Wayne did end. Okay, all right. I knew he was on, and like I said, he had a pretty good crowd there, and he should, because, let's face it, he's probably got the best game on YouTube. Costs you nothing but your time, and you get amazing stuff. I know I've sure gotten plenty of amazing cards there. I just, the reality is this, gang. My channel has been slipping and sliding all over the place. And we've lost over 200 viewers this past month. And that's fine. It happens. The Autobots kick people out. Whatever reason, doesn't matter. But I'm trying to do more streaming, number one, because I want to keep the channel going and keep the viewership going and everything like that. Number two, I got some kind of unique stuff to do and bring to the table with my background and what we currently are doing, playing the game. You don't find a lot of players in this community. But I also find it to be somewhat easier for me to do streams than it is to do videos. Yeah, me too. I think it's 222 as of today, this month. It is what it is. But anyway, we're trying to do that stuff to, and I know maybe sometimes you step on toes and whatever, and that's okay. If they step on my toes on Wednesdays and Thursdays when we normally stream, it's the way it is. Plenty of YouTube for everybody to enjoy. And that's what's important. Everybody gets to enjoy YouTube. Right, so back to the important stuff here. Again, for those that weren't here last night, we'll do a brief recap. Yesterday was League Cup. The old man played in it. And here's what I did. Friday night I was testing before the League Cup. And the deck that I intended on running took me to a record of 2-9 on Friday night. And I'm like, holy Christ, I can't run that, obviously. Terrible. So I looked for other alternatives and had kind of come to the conclusion that I was going to run our Chaladon, which I do like the deck very much. In fact, I can show you that deck real quick if I can figure out. Here it is. This is the deck I was going to run. And I ran this in the side events at regionals and did pretty good with it. 4-3 our Chaladon. We got the Mawile in there to give us a late game attacker, which is pretty incredible. The Relicanth, which gives us the memory dive. We can use Duraludon's attack when we have our Chaladon for the Raging Hammer, which is a huge attack. The Archaladon assembling alloys out of the discard pile is amazing. Monkey to help even out some of the damage numbers. And a Pheasantipity to give us draw if we get knocked out. Package is pretty straightforward as far as trainers and things goes, with the exception of the Risky Ruin, which also gives us a couple of damage counters to move around with the monkeys. Hey, we're the monkeys. So that was what I was going to run. Well, I was having some pretty horrific pain Friday night, and I couldn't sleep. So out to the VIP lounge I went. And I slept for an hour here, a half hour there. Not very much. Pardon me. Well, as I was trying to watch videos to put me to sleep, came across the guy on the channel that I think he's doing pretty good. Maybe, Anna, if you can go look for it and put a link, it would be great. I'd appreciate it. Called Sneaker Talk TCG. I think he's got like 64,000 subs or something like that. Never seen him before, never heard of him before. But he posted his video up, and the thing caught my eye. And he says, the way to play, or make your friends quit and whatever, blah, blah, blah. Oh, pardon me. He posted a video up about this deck right here. And I watched the video once, and I was like, hey, that looks pretty cool. And I kind of thinking. So I watched it again, and I'm like, oh, dude, I got to build this. But I need to sleep for a little while. So I saved the video to my history, did all this and that. About 7 o'clock in the morning, I'm like, you know what? I'm awake. I can't go back to sleep. I'm getting up. So I made this deck off of his deck. I made a slight variation to it, but I think it's almost identical. Your primary goal in this deck is really stupid. If you can pull it off, it's amazing. Oh, you're on your phone. Okay, don't worry about it then. Don't worry about it. So what you want to do, you've seen this guy before, the Brute Bonnet. We play that in the draw deck to poison so we can use Conkeldurr to attack for free. Well, we want to use the Toxic Powder to poison, right? We've got other guys. Latias gives us free retreat. Mew gives us free retreat plus draw. Mimikyu can't be hurt by EXs. Monkey to help move damage if we get that far into the game. We hope not to. Yveltal's a clutch. We can clutch stall people. You can hold them up front when they get a guy up there that they don't want to lose or don't want to use because he can't attack. Our primary attacker is the Mega Latias EX. The Strafe for 40 and switch is very, very beneficial for a cheap, easy attack. And I'll explain why as we go along. Otherwise, Illusory Impulse. Easy for me to say. 300 damage does an amazing thing, right? Takes 3 different kinds. Well, fire, psychic, and colorless. So yeah, you got to have some variety in there for your energies. But still, very good attack. Ursaluna is a cleanup batter. You've seen me use that before. Squawkabilly for the squawk and squeeze. First turn. But now this gets a little confusing for those of you that may not play the game, but let me try to spell it out for you as best as a crazy old man can do. Going first in the game, we can do everything except play a supporter, right? We can play item cards, we can play stadium cards, we can play Pokemon down, and we can use 1 energy. Ooh, pardon me. Carmine says even if we go first, we can discard our hand and draw 7. Very aggressive card and very good going first. So we got a bunch of those in there. So here's what the plan is with this deck. No matter who you start with, because they're all basics. If we get him, he's a free retreater. If we get Mew, he's a free retreater. Latias gives us free retreat on everybody else. We want to start with somebody, it doesn't matter who, but Pecharunt is the one that we really want to start with, if we can do it. Because you see, as long as this Pokemon is in the active spot, excuse me, your opponent takes 5 more damage for poison, okay, between turns. Normally you take 1, but with him in play now, if he's active, they now take 6, which is pretty good for not even attacking, right? Well, we're going to use Brute Bonnet to get that going with the Toxic Powder to make sure that they're poisoned. But then we get this Perilous Jungle. Anybody that's not dark takes 2 more damage counters on top of it all during checkup, during between turns. So theoretically, what you do is you Squawk and Seize, you use the Carmine, and you draw through a whole bunch of stuff to get a couple of guys, mainly these 2, definitely these 2. Okay? Him on the bench, and him as the active, however you got to do that. So you do that, and then you poison your opponent's guy. And then at the end of your turn, which is going first, they take 8 damage counters. Well, why is that important? You think to yourself, whoop-de-doo, Basil, you know? So think about this, gang. If you are playing a deck like Charizard, and you start with a lone Charmander as your active, he has 70 HP. If you happen to start with Pidgey, he's only got 50 or 60. Dreepy from Dracopult, 70 HP. They start Badoo only, 30 HP. A lot of the setup decks, a lot of the stage 2 decks, have basic Pokemon that can be knocked out by that poison going first. Turn 1, before they even draw a card. So at 7 o'clock Saturday morning, I throw this deck together based off Sneaker Talk TCG's list. Made a change that I like better. Maybe 2, I can't remember. Very close though. And I threw it up on here on TCG Live. And I pulled 3 donks in a row. It's the only practice I had with the deck. Well, we're getting to that right now, Wingweaver. Good to have you here. So here's the list that I played though. So we used that Pecharunt Brute Bonnet combination to do 80 damage from poison, going first, knocking out our opponent's one guy 3 times in a row. I didn't get any time to play any games that went on longer than that because I had to get packed and get started and get going. So I said, you know what? The old man's done it before. We're going to take it and go. So we went to the tournament. And this is what we were playing. Turn one, or game one, I play one of the better players in our area. Very good player. Playing Charizard, starts with a lone Charmander. I'm like, oh, this couldn't happen any better. Me going first, too. So I start ripping through my deck, and I probably ripped through half of my deck turn one, or a lot anyway. Let's say a third. And I hit everything. I hit the Bonnet. I hit the Pecharunt. I hit the Latias. I had the Free Retreat. I had the Carmine. I had the Squawkabilly. And I'm drawing, and I'm drawing, and I'm drawing. The only thing I didn't draw that I would have needed to win that game turn one was our good friend, the Ancient Booster Energy Capsule, which we must have to be able to poison our opponent and ourselves to do that 80 poison turn one. And the reason I didn't hit it is because 3 of them were in the prizes. So I only had 1 in my deck. Now here's the worst part about it. Last thing I did before I passed was Carmine for 5 cards. Didn't hit it, whatever. So he pretty much, because I went through so many resources trying to get going to knock him out, turn 1 and failed. Yeah. And he ended up taking me out pretty easily once he got going. I got going for a little bit, but he overpowered me. But the worst part about that is when I missed the 2-0, the 6th card, the very next card, that if it was 1 card different, I would have drew it, is the secret box. That was my turn 2 draw. If I got this card turn 1 instead of turn 2, you throw away 3 cards and you search for an item, tool, supporter, and stadium. That would have given me the ability to get that 1 tool out of my deck and get the turn 1 donk and win the game. So we lost the first round. That's okay. Not salty about it. It's a gimmicky deck. If it doesn't go off, you're done. Now, the way that Sneaker Talk built this deck with the strafe attack on the Mega Latias, with the Voltal, there's a lot of stuff you can do because, for example, strafe does 40, right? Secret Box is best in Gardevoir, absolutely true. So we use strafe for 40, okay? But if we poison ourselves, which we usually do, if you guys remember in the draw deck, Binding Mochi's in here too. If you get Binding Mochi on him, now you're doing 80 plus poison. And since you can move to the bench with strafe, right? You do the 80, and then you push this little guy up front instead. Now if you have the stadium out in play, they're taking the 80 that you gave them from the attack, plus the 8 damage counters from the poison. So theoretically, for 1 energy, you're swinging for 160. So there is validity to the deck outside of just trying to get the turn 1 donk. Is it harder to play than other decks to get set up? Yes, a lot harder. You don't play a lot of energy, and he takes 3 to do the big attack, which makes it a little tough. Anyway, so on to round 2. Play another very good player from around here. He's playing Cellulage. I go first. He starts with a lone Charcadet, 70 HP. And he's like, oh no, as soon as I flipped over the Pecharunt. He's like, no way. And I ripped my deck apart and knocked him out turn 1. Unfortunately, it hurt him pretty bad, and he's a younger guy, and I get it. He gets, the emotions run high when you're playing for league point, or world points. I get it. He dropped out of the tournament and left. Came back later and seemed like he'd cooled down because he was pretty upset. And that's fine. Wasn't intended to make him mad, just playing a deck, trying to make things go. Trying to do good for me. Round 3, 1-1 now. And who do we get? My other daughter, Sarah. Sarah is my next opponent. Now, Sarah does not like to play regular decks. She doesn't like to play Gardevoir. She doesn't like to play Dragapult. She wants to play something different all the time. Which is why I had a hell of a time getting her ready for regionals, because it's like, I don't know what the hell I'm going to have you play that's different. Well, we got against Sarah. She was 1-1 also, so that was great. I was very happy for her. We turn one, donked her too. So I was literally one card short of doing that thing 3 times in a row. But I did it twice in a row. So, played a game later, or behind that, Sarah and I did, because we had time. And I didn't get the donk that time, the Funzy game. And I learned a little bit more on how to play the deck as a deck, not just as a donk gimmick. And I did end up winning that too, but it was a lot better fight. So we're 2-1, feeling pretty good, but you know how usually that goes, right? You win and you're in, you lose and you're out. And I'm like, well, here we go. Yeah, I know. Me too. Well, I did end up dropping on at regionals in Milwaukee. Yep, exactly. Yep. Well, we're going to work on that next time we get together. Sam Romer, the guy that makes those wooden boxes I have up on the refrigerator. Here, let me see if I can show you quick. That's all right. These things way up here, the purple and green boxes. Sam makes those, and he's very kind and very generous. They're very talented. So we put we get Sam next round. And I honestly had no idea what he was playing. I hadn't been able to watch too much, so I didn't know. Well, I get to go first again. And I'm like, are we going to do this again? He flips out 5 Pokemon. Like, damn. I can't donk 5, guys. Looks like we're in for a fight. Well, he started with a Badoo. Yeah. I got some thoughts on Gengar I got to try to put together. I don't know. I got to feel better first. Takes a lot of my concentration, which I am having trouble with. It's also why I wanted to play a cheap and easy deck, because I don't want to think a lot. Sam flips over 5 guys. 2 of them are Ho-Oh, Ethan's Ho-Oh EX, Charcadet, but his active was a Badoo, and he had something else I don't remember. Basically, what he was doing is he was using, like we do with, we did with Ethan's Macargo deck, where he used the Ho-Ohs to get the energies out on the bench, and then he was using the Armor Rouge to transfer them to whoever he put as the active. Theoretically, pretty good. I pulled the donk again and knocked out the Badoo before he got to go, so I was already up a prize when he got his first turn. And the battle went on for a while, but as I had had some experience playing Sarah in the after game, I kind of knew what to do to make the other guys in the deck work. So I won that game. Now I'm 3-1. Guess what that means? Yo, man gets to go to the top cut. Top 4 cut, I went in second place. Here's where it gets a little interesting. Right, not pure mega. Yep, you need the energy acceleration, right? So we get the top 4 figured out once all the games are done. I'm ranked second. One of our other traveling players that is pretty good, goes to a lot of tournaments. He was in Pittsburgh, he's in Milwaukee. Gets around a bit. He's got to go to work in a half hour. So he drops. He says, I got to go to work. So that left me with no opponent for the top 4, which is an automatic win. And to be honest with you, I'm not crazy about getting a win like that, because I'd rather play and fight it out. It also gives me more experience with the deck. If I do happen to win, I can go even farther. But he has to go to work. What are you going to do? So I get the auto win in top 4. So then I play for the finals. And I get a guy that's undefeated on the day. He's playing Dragapult. He's a fairly new player, but he's very intelligent. And he's been working on Dragapult the way he plays it quite a while. So he already knows what I'm playing. And he knows what happens when I play it. So he goes first. And he starts with Badoo. And proceeds to pull 3 Buddy Buddy Poffins turn 1. So he's got the whole bench loaded and he's ready to go. So now I got to learn how to play again on the fly. He wanted to play anyway because if he finishes top 4, it's still World's points. Not as many as if you win or get second, but it's still top 4. It's still World's points towards the invite. So anyway, he sets up amazingly, and I'm fighting from behind, but I'm hanging in there pretty good. And I decide to Iono him down to 3 cards to try to slow him down, knock out his Dragapult. And he's got a couple of Dreepies, a couple of Dust Skulls, whatever on the bench. So he pushes up a Dreepy. I'm like, okay, we might have a chance here. We're getting it back together. It's getting close, whatever. But my Mega's hurt. And the 3 cards that I Iono'd him into were the Neo Upper Energy, which he needs to be able to attack that turn. The Rare Candy, which he needs to evolve that turn to Dragapult. And the Dragapult itself. And then his top deck was a Lily. So not only did he get the 3 cards he needed to knock me out, take 3 prizes, be down to 1 prize left. And I can't answer that knockout. He also got a Lily to shuffle draw 6 more cards, finish the game. And it happens, you know? It happens. So he wins game 1. I'm like, all right, well that's fine. We can still do things. We're definitely going to first to game 2. Because the top cut's best of 3. But since he knows what's going on, he puts down more than 1 Pokemon. In fact, I think he put down 3 game 2. Yeah, well, Iono's good. I play a combination. Well, anyway, so I get the Donk, start game 1, or game 2. But he's got more than 1 guy out, and he gets set up and rips. And I was ahead on prizes game 2. And he's like, well, I got to hit a couple of cards off my Recon Directives off the Decloaks. And he hit both cards he needed off of 2 of them. Counter Catcher to bring up my big guy that's hurt. Takes 3 prizes off of it. Takes all my power away. And wins game 2 as well. So, I finished second. Which isn't too bad for an old guy like me that isn't feeling good and doesn't get any sleep. Playing a deck that I learned 3 hours before the tournament started. Well, 5 hours, but whatever. I wanted to practice with it when I got to the store. Because I got there at like, I don't know, 10:30, whatever it was. But I didn't want to have it out for everybody to see what I was playing. Because normally people don't care what you're playing. Or if they do care what you're playing, you don't care that they know. Like when I was playing draw at some of the tournaments. I'm like, yeah, here's what I'm playing. Give it your best shot. If you beat me, you beat me. Well, with this deck, if everybody knew what I was playing, they would always choose to go first. They would always put down multiple Pokemon, which a lot of people don't sometimes. because they're not expecting what happened to happen. Hi, honey.
Hi, honey, how was yours?
I don't know, how are the trees, Billy? Moment, please. That's all for me? No, I just want the one. I just want the one. Oh, Christ, they give you a barbecue-proof box.
The front.
I tried that way. Oh, there.
Finger.
Yeah, stick my finger.
Lift.
I am lifting.
Here.
It's attached. It's literally attached down each side. Apparently I'm not smarter than the box.
I'm ripping it, but I don't care.
Well, I didn't either, but whatever.
Here, just... I couldn't decide, so I just got...
This one's fine.
It's chocolate and banana nut.
I splurge.
I'm gonna leave this right here.
All right. So that's where we ended up. Yes. Right. Some people don't want to do that because they don't want to start with a certain guy. They want to make, maybe they want this guy later. Like if you have Pheasantipity in your opening hand. You don't want to start with Pheasantipity, You don't want to play Fez until it's time to get the cards off of it.
You have fun.
I always have fun. Real walnuts. So it may change their strategy a little bit. So I just decided to keep it to myself. I'm not afraid to play anybody. Not afraid to take a loss. If I get outplayed or outdrawn, so be it. But it was a strategic move. And it paid off. Bananas and real walnuts, how do you beat that? Well, anyway, that's how things went yesterday. Yeah. But now, see, think about this, Wing Weaver. Obviously, if it's the only one in your hand, you have to play it. But if you're playing Gardevoir with Pheasantipity, and you get a Ralts and a Pheasantipity, not knowing that I can kill your Ralts without you even drawing a card, chances are you're going to play just the Ralt. True or false? I mean, as the day went on, I'm sure more of my opponents realized what I was playing and what they would have to do to win, including the guy that won the tournament. And I also think he was getting a little coaching from some of the other players. He was definitely getting cheerleaded by the other players. Because they would... No, I know. And I will disagree with you of having a complete full bench. 4 on the bench I like. I like to have that last spot open. 4 options that I might need. Like, I don't like to put Fez down unless I'm going to be losing a prize so I can draw cards. Because he can be bossed up way too easy and knocked out. Latias EX is the same way. 210 HP, he's a little bit fragile for 2 prizes. I'd rather not have him on the field if I don't need it. Well, yeah. But your opponent can't ghost tie you until the second turn because they need 2 energies. Unless they go second and play Crispin or something. Either way. Let's have some fun, shall we? Yes. Well, Mega Latias EX is one of the megas in the new set. And the other Latias is the free retreat Latias, I think it's some Surging Sparks. The purple one. He gives you that free retreat on all your basics. Well, anyway, courtesy of Cooley Cards and Gaming, Danielle for setting up and running the tournament. We got a package once again that I can't open. Oh, pardon me. There we go. I had to file my nails down and I don't have anything to peel with. Everybody that played got a certain amount of packs. I think that was these. You got that just for participating, which is good. That was about your money's worth for playing. I do have Bravery Charm, but I also have to have the Binding Mochi sometimes. Oh, on the, yeah. Mega is a basic. I can use Bravery Charm, but I need that Mochi sometimes. Anyway, that was my prizes for taking second right there. 3 and 3. So what we're going to do is we're going to take these, save these for short videos. Unless you guys really want me to open them. I like to save those. We're going to open these 5 megas. I saw 2 SIR Venusaurs pulled yesterday. Sarah got one out of a building battle, and I think one of the other people got one out of a pack from their prizes. So we're going to see what we can get out of them. See if we can pull our first SIR. Danielle's got 4. I haven't pulled any yet. There's a Nickit. There's a Tinky Tinky. Moo Moo Cow. Curly Q. Crawdont. Mystery Garden. This Gardevoir needed more help. Yeah, well, you're right, but he's still only, even with the Bravery Charm, he's only 330. Which many decks like Goldango and Celluledge and those guys can still hit those numbers. And you lose 3 prizes. Solrock. Spoink. Spearow and Kyogre. A dud. Crap. Alright, let's try a shoulder wax, see if that helps. I can't take another shot to the head. My head is so bad right now. Alright, let's see what we got in this one. Tangler, Sketty, Quancher, Pachirisu, Grafai, Mega Signal. Now, here's an interesting topic for you. I almost never, or very little, see people using Mega Signal. I've actually thought about replacing my Ultra Balls in my Lucario deck for that. We'll see. Shed Ninja, Inteleon, Tinkatuff, middle guy, Strange Timepiece. Oh, we got an EX? Mega Mawile. Okay, we got a hit. It's $1, whatever. Not the best hit, but a hit nonetheless. Yeah. Yep. Exactly. Yep. That's why I try not to put down more than 1 Mega Latias if I can avoid it. If I lose him, the game is probably over. I do need to learn to spend more time using the Yveltal for clutch during the game to help me get more time to do more things. But like I said, I'm learning. Ice Cube, Bayleaf, Spearow, Oinks, Pyroar, Executor, Risky Roar, Ruins. Got all the ores in there. Himorama, reverse. Sobble baby, Sobble baby, Sobble baby, Sobble. And Junk. Light energy. Well, we ain't batting so hard, are we? I think they gave away all the good packs yesterday. I got all the leftovers. That's it. You never know. You don't know. And when Danielle sets it up, let's say if she's opening a box to get prize packs or whatever, she grabs them and never knows who's going to get what prize package. So, it's not like she's rigging it or anything, and I wouldn't say that. There's Strudel. And there's Heliolisk. Nincada. Corfish. More pieces of time. Celery. Volcanion and on and on and on. Lily's Determination Reverse Hollow. Very nice. I like that one. There's Shuckle. I played against this stupid card last night and really made my life miserable. We got through it, dang. And a Meganium. I don't know if I'm going to be live then, but you'll have to talk to me and see what I'm doing. Let's see what we can do. You don't want to do it tonight? And play right now. Switch. And execute. Beware. More helicopter. Repel. Ninetales. One for Anna. Ding ding. Mystery Garden. Inteleon Reverse. There's an Illustrator Rare of Delibird. Found out it's about $4, I think it was today. $3 or $4, something like that. So there's something. Finishing with a Cinderace. Well, boy, those were some pathetic packs. Like off stream. Okay. You don't want to play on stream? Is that what you're saying? There's nothing wrong with playing on stream if you don't. If you don't want to, that's fine. But it's up to you. There you go, Anna. Ding ding. That's right. I don't have my dinger nearby. Yeah, I do. Ding ding. One for Anna. And Anna, next time you come, if you want more Ninetales in this set, you know where to get them. That is Mega Evolution. All right. Well, you do what you got to do to get ready. I had my juice. No, it's not like Wayne's juice. This is actually like healthier juice. No sugar, too. We're going to take a swing with this deck. You already know what I'm playing. I'll be happy to play it. Or if you'd rather I play something else, that's fine, too. Ben's on. Ben wants to play. Yeah, that's fine. I'll have plenty for you, Anna. Don't worry. Give me a minute. I'm going to grab a beverage. Now that I'm out of juice. What's that? Oh, okay. I don't know if it's coincidental or if it's this illness. Yes, you can have as many as you want, Anna. No, it's not dizzying juice. I'm going to grab... Ben has already sent me a fight request. When Weaver gets set up how you got to get set up, and we'll play. As soon as I get done playing Ben here. He's going to try to play me more than one game, but we ain't having that. We take turns. The one thing that I'm struggling with is trying to figure out decks to beat Gardevoir. There is no real deck. Charizard maybe, but Gardevoir is kind of in a league of its own. I'm going to guess he's playing the grass deck, so I'm probably going to start off facing a Teal Mask Ogre Pawn. And I don't have a lot of pieces to get started in this game. Yep, that's fine. Perfect. I like it. This is not going to be easy. So instead of trying to show you the donk and hoping I get it, because I have 3 supporters in my hand, they're not the ones I want. Night Stretcher, Mochi, Energy Capsule, and the Nest Ball. All are cards that I want, but I can't really use this turn. I mean, I could play this and get Squawkabilly. We're going to do something a little different. We're going to have a little fun. Since our basics all have free retreat now, and since he's got the capsule on him, he can't be affected by poison, we're just going to poison him and see what happens. Now, he started with what's normally not a great starter, Wo Chien, but in this game, it's a good starter. Which is also why I didn't want to go for the dog. Well, yeah, I don't know what's going on with him. He's usually in the chat flapping his gums constantly. Absolutely. He's a content creator. He likes to talk, just like me. Yeah, I couldn't one-shot the Wo Chien with poison. So I stared against it. We're going to play out a long game instead. So what we're going to do now is we're going to try to get established. Boy, did that suck. Huh. No energy. Wow, this is terrible. If I had energy, I'd do something more, but like I want to play the Ultra Ball, get an energy, retreat, and start doing things. But with no energy, I can't. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to Ultra Ball. I'm going to throw away this, throw away a Carmine. Oh, yeah. No, that's fine. Oh, yeah, I anybody wants to play me anytime I'm live streaming, unless it's Thursday nights. I don't care. But I appreciate that respect. Thank you. So we've already got him poisoned, so we're going to retreat and make him get more poisoned. So now instead of taking 1 per turn, now he's taking 6 per turn, which means if he don't get him out the way, he dies. And for the record, gang, Ben did play this deck yesterday. He ended up 3rd in his division. So he didn't do great. But I said, but did your deck function? And he says, oh yeah. I was able to draw cards, I was able to attack, I was able to do things. Well, the senior division players that were there are quite good. They're as good as the Masters. So Ben struggling against them is understandable. But Ben's still young and not as experienced as some of those guys. So it's okay that he didn't win his division. But if you got the deck to work and got it to play and do the things you wanted to do, that's a step in the right direction and we're improving. And that makes me happy. Because if it makes Ben happy, then I'm happy. Alright, we got our first prize. I am thinking about doing that. I don't know. Boy, we draw like crap. Well, you know what I'm going to do? Grab the monkey. Play the monkey down. I kind of want to play this energy here, but I know what's going to happen if I do. Because I'm going to get Evoltal or something and be able to do something else, and it's going to mess my head up. I also want to play this Mochi, but I can't because we have the Carmine. And we draw absolute trash. Yikes. That was not good. Yeah, maybe. What do you do, man? I mean... I guess I don't have a lot of alternative here. Wow, we are drawing horribly. Usually I don't get supporters, I get everything else. Tonight, even with supporters, still not getting anything else. Oh, I'm getting out of the crumbs in that bag. Yeesh. There's a lot of kernels in there. A lot of them skins. Popcorn skins. Oof. I'm getting stuck in my teeth. Why are you super rotting? What are you doing? Man! You just wasted all your recovery for Wo Chien. Bye. Never mind, he's researching. Don't forget the Fez. Ben needs to learn a little more about sequencing and when to do things and stuff like that, because he knows how to play the cards and he knows what the cards do and he knows how to play the game. Not a bad player. Needs more experience. I'm trying my damnedest to help him get that. Well, this will be a pretty easy knockout for him. I do like me Pecharunt. Oh, he's just ripping everything. He's already down to 20 cards. Alright. Now we got our work cut out for us. We gotta draw something we can use here. Okay, well, we got something. We can finally start playing. Yes. Yes. It absolutely does. And we got we got the damn Squawkabilly again. We just put one on the bottom and now we got another one. All right. Well, here's the harsh reality of this. If I leave this guy up here and do nothing, he's going to KO me. He's already poisoned, so that doesn't help. So we're going to retreat. We're going to use Strafe. Now, ideally, I'd either want to have the Pecharunt or the Mimikyu at this place. We don't have either of those. So, I don't even need to poison myself. So we just get a straight 40 damage. We have to put the monkey up because I don't want him... He's running double. Every energy is 2 now. So we don't want to have nothing to do with that with our Latias. He's going to go run, which is a good idea, because he'd take 3 more damage from poison and he'd be KO'd. So that was a smart move. He's getting there. I do have a little trouble convincing Ben that he doesn't, when he's got the Manganium out, he doesn't need 12 energies on it. That's coming with time. I got him to not play Squawkabilly after turn 1. Threw it away just like that. Yeah, no. So you have 0 cards in your hand when you play Research. It literally is discard your hand, which is 0 cards, just like he just did. Iono, as long as one player can put energy or cards in the bottom of the deck, both don't have to, as long as one player can. Ben, you're gonna run out of cards. You better be careful. Yeah, there's a glitch with everything in this stupid game. He very well could beat me this game. He's got everybody set up. Unless he runs out of cards, because he's only got 4 left. Pay attention, Ben. Now, under normal circumstances in this situation, I do not want to Iono him, because he's got 7 in his hand, 4 in his deck. But I'm not going to have a lot of choice, because we have nobody to put up. And I can't Carmine because I'd lose. Oh, that was a good draw. So we're going to do this. We're going to do this. I don't even have to Iono him necessarily, because now we have stuff to work with. Yeah, we're going to do it. Okay, what can we rescue out of here? Ooh, Petulant. I think we're going to wait. We're going to give him the Perilous Jungle. We didn't get a Binding Mochi yet, so... And we have no supporter for next turn. But we're going to do this. We need more cards. A bit of a liability, but we need more cards. Jesus. Yeah. Alright, fine. Well, we'll see what we can do. Right. Yeah, you can. It's very easy to do. One thing about the draw deck that I like is I can almost run that deck out of cards, but I have a built-in failsafe with a Dunsparce. Excuse my nose for a minute, guys. Ugh. No, it's all grass. So here's what his deck is designed to be. Okay. You've played against oh crap, we could Crispin this turn. No, we don't want to do that. Shush, I'm thinking. Yeah, maybe I will Crispin this turn. We get 40. Actually, we're going to do this. We're going to do this. We'll get this down just in case. Crispy. He probably just going through the motions. So we can knock this one out, but I think we're going to wait. We're going to 40 him. No, because if I put Petrant up, yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Take him out by poison. Fez does not give him no draw Fez, because he gets knocked out from poison. Yeah, I'm gonna guess that he probably did it just out of habit, or just to go through the motions. So, yeah, he can't draw off a Fez because we knocked him out with poison between turns. That's also why this guy's very important. Besides, if he drew many more cards, he'd be out. All right, so we got that. I think I'm going to try and do something a little different here. The problem is I need a Prism energy, as my Dark's already in the discard pile. We have 3 Prisms left in the deck, so we are going to put this guy up for right now. We didn't get a Dark. Imagine that. And I don't want a Carmine because I'll lose so much here. Oh wait, we can Fez, can't we? Let's Fez and see if we can get a Prism. And we can't. Well, we could Lily. Let's Lily. We still, well, we did get a Prism. Okay, we're going to set that up for next turn. Actually, let's set it up for this turn. No, I can't because I lilied. Okay. All right. We're going to do it this way. I'll show you the other aspect of this deck. And we still haven't hit a frickin' Binding Mochi yet. I think I threw one away, though. I think I threw one. There's one Mochi right there. So we have one left, but who knows if it's in the deck or not. I'm going to show you something else this deck will do. Maybe. Yeah, I am. And he's got the boss. He's coming after our Juggernaut. There are people that are trying to play Crustle. It does exist. And I hoarded some Crustals when they first came out to try to think about the deck, but I haven't gotten that far yet. But I got another piece of information I'm going to pass on between cards, between games here. It is very possible. If I play like I normally do, it's prized. Absolutely. That was a close one. Alright, so here's another aspect of this game that can be done. This is what's called an Yveltal stall. So we bring up a guy that he doesn't normally attack with. He may or may not be able to eventually. He's got 3 energies in the discard pile, which isn't a lot. 3 more there and 4 more there, so that's 10 of his energies tied up in his guys already or in the discard pile. And he's only got 3 cards left in his deck. So he's either got to commit 2 energies to him to get him or to be able to attack, or we can just put that up there and say, well, now what you gonna do? And we don't need to do anything else. He's already poisoned. We're gonna clutch. This deck can be very versatile. Don't help we draw the way we do, but you know. So I got to do the math and figure this out. I'm not gonna be able to do it right away because my head hurts. Every grass energy is times 2. Or every grass energy has times 2, so it's 60 for each energy he's got, plus the 30 base, plus each energy on me. So there's 90, plus his 180, plus the 30 for the base attack. Alright, I gotta figure this out now, because I don't want to walk into this and have him go out going into his turn. I want him to go out during my turn. That isn't going to help. Well, yeah, it is, because he can't retreat. Okay. So we've held him here for a while. He's going to go to 120, 140, 150. He's going to actually try to attach and attack. So it's now time for Fez to go. Boy, did we draw like absolutely terrible. Absolutely terrible. Let's see what's left in the deck. What do we have left? Ursaluna's good. We still got our secret box. There's the Mochi. And those 4 energies. We don't want nothing right now. So we're going to retreat. God, I need that Mochi, though. I really need that Mochi. Yeah, I know. I mean, I can knock this out, but then I'm going to lose my... I'm going to lose my 3-prizer, and I'm going to lose the game. I need the Mochi. That's all there is to it. I didn't get it. Damn. Ah, this sucks. Well, let's hope he doesn't have an energy. He can win the game this turn. Oh, we draw like crap. He didn't get it. Oh, good. Whew. Survival. I don't need the Mochi anymore now, but poison will KO him. See, my fear was he would get 2 energies on him, which would count as 4, and be able to do Cruel Arrow to anybody on the board for 100, and he could have taken out my Mega on the bench. He could have won the game if he had an energy. I got very lucky. You know what? I'm special. I'm special. Don't tell nobody, okay? That was a really close game. That was a very close game. Huh. So, I can't remember. Ah, that was a very close game, Ben. Another energy on 1,000. You got to take it out my prizer, big guy on the bench. No broccoli. All right, Wing Weaver, let's get it on. I think I might have to start saying 8, 9, 10. Yeah, bring it. These are good for me. They got bananas and walnuts in it. Is this what I mean? What? I don't see you logged in, Wing Weaver. So you'll have to send it to me. Bananas and nuts, it's good for you. There he is. I got you. Typing a lot. Still not sure I know what you mean, bud. Crap. Well, we'll see what we can do. Oh. No, we just teasing you, man. We're just teasing you. You can talk all you want. I don't care. You know better than that. We're just picking on you. Usually, you're one of the first ones here. You're the most supportive. You do all the things that you normally do. That wasn't happening tonight, so it was a little bit confusing. I'm glad you like it, Ben. It means I spent my money right. So, I don't like how this is going to play out. I really don't. I don't have anything to draw with, and Gardevoir is the hardest matchup I have. I'm really tempted to squawk, and I think I'm going to, even though I have to lose my Night Stretcher and my Monkey and 2 energies. Not a happy camper am I. Okay, that helps quite a bit. Does it help enough? Yes, it does. Eesh. Prizes are not good, gang. Okay, that's fine. I really wanted a secret box there, but I needed all those cards. I don't have the poison ability yet either. That's why I wanted a secret box. I probably should have. I should have took a chance. Oh boy, here he goes. And he's got the Gardevoir turn 2. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Oh, dang it. And he's got the energy. For Christ's sakes. Oh boy. Gardevoir always has it. Have a good night, Anna. We'll see you later. Thanks for being here. He's got it every time. No attack, though. Oof. I can't even use Secret Box. That's the rough part about this. I need cards. I can't do anything else. I need cards. Should have used the Secret Box. Jesus. Alright, well, we'll play that then. This Carmine doesn't hurt because we can't throw anything else out. Now we have everybody here instead of there, and yeah, that's not good. Can't put down the Brute Bonnet. Doesn't get another supporter. Not a whole hell of a lot I can do. Dan Nebo. Yeah, he's got the monkey. He's got the Curlia. The only thing saving me right now is he didn't have 2 energies in the discard pile. Hopefully it buys me enough turn to get another supporter. Not this game. Dan Abbott. Still not sure who you're talking about. I am a little thick, so forgive me. So that'll be a knockout for him. Miracle Farce. Well, we need some stuff. Got a second Gardevoir down already too. Great. That was not the stuff we needed. This be the stuff we need. Doesn't matter because... Oh, yeah, we don't have Pheasantipity either. Great. Even better. This will be just an absolute joy. That gives him 3 energies, so he's going to have room to do stuff. Got a strafe. I'm not sure who Dan Abbott is. Do you know when you keep saying, like... Oh, dang Nabbit. Dang Nabbit. I got you. Now I understand. Now I got you. Oh, Mystery Garden, of course. There, he's got all kind of cards now, yeah. And another Ralts. Oh, this is frustrating. Phesandipity's prized, so we couldn't draw extra cards. I can't get this guy down because we needed stuff to fight with. Well, now we have that, so there's that going for us. The problem is, we got nowhere to put Bonnie. We need to get... Yeah, we do. We need to get Turo really bad. And a third Gardevoir. Yay, this time it's the Mega. Yay. He's got them all. And a research. Woo. Can't stop him from drawing cards. And he got the Dark Energy. That'll be the end of our Mimikyu. Yeah, that sucks. So we'll be down 3-0 before we get started. And the problem is if I knock out this guy, he can power up this guy and win the game. Because he's only down to 3 prizes. Still no Mochi. That should be the beginning of the end of the game. Gardevoir is just impossible, especially when you get turn 2 Gardevoir. It's just too much. I just can't get enough stuff together to do anything. Yeah, that's the way it is. Could use an Iono, that would probably be really helpful. A draw supporter of any kind would be helpful. We played one this game. That's slightly helpful. Actually, that's quite helpful. I don't think I can win the game. but I think I can do something. Well, at least my supporters are starting to show up. Yeah, I just put 2 monkeys out, 2 Gardevoirs out. There ain't a whole heck of a lot I can do. And no Fez. Oh, we're still going to try. And he's got the switch. Oh, great. There ain't a whole lot we're going to be able to do. There you go. Nice game. Didn't even take a prize. Oh, that was terrible. Good for him, though. It was good for you, Wing Weaver. Yep, very well played. As usual, I had to fight without half my resources, but it is what it is. I should be able to figure out how to win anyway. Maybe I should have came out swinging sooner. I don't know. Giving up 3 prizes to get started, and then you have 1 3-prizer to knock out. I'm not going to be able to do a whole lot about that. I mean, Gardevoir in general functions very well. There's no question about that. Well, I can't knock this guy out in one shot. I'm going to throw away our Mochi. I want to take the risk. I have multiple copies of those guys. Everything else is in the deck. We're going to take a chance. We can draw something. Ooh. Wow. Okay. So we got to throw away 3 cards. All right. Secret box. 1, 2, 3. Should have threw away the stadium, dummy. No, I know. Yeah, I know. That's also why it's played really heavily against Dragapult. I didn't do that right either, did I? Oh well. Gonna throw away both binding mochis this game? Nah, let's attach one here. We still don't have the Pecharunt. Still don't have the Pecharunt. Yeah, I thought about targeting down the Clefable too, but just to take away that weakness. Oh, look at he upgraded his Wo-Chien. Oh, this is his Venusaur build. The other one he's been playing, we went away from the Venusaur, get rid of the 3 prize theory. And let's face it, Teal Mask can hit hard, with the, especially with the Meganium out. Oh, we had the Pecharunt, we threw it away. God, am I stupid. Oh my god. No wonder I lose. Well, I'm assuming that Carmine's going to be my one supporter for a while. He's got 4 energies attached turn 1. I'd say he's doing pretty good. Yeah, well, you saw how I draw, so... Do we want to... I guess we'll do that. Really not a whole lot else I can do. If I'd had a boss, I could have pulled up the Wo-Chien, because he takes a while to power up. This guy can knock me out this turn if he's got 2 energies. Let me guess, he's got Venusaur. I don't believe it. Really? Really? Oh my gosh. Why didn't you put one on the front? You could have knocked me out. Never mind, he'll get another energy anyway, it won't matter. Underpants, yay! Oh. I don't even know what the hell I want to do. First thing I'm going to do is that. Well, those were two useful prizes, finally. We actually got a draw supporter. I can't believe it, Captain. But do I want to Iono him? No. Not really. Let's see what that'll do. Still no Pecharunt to help us out. Another Wo-Chien? Hey boy. All right, man. Have a good night. Thanks for being here. Appreciate the game. We're going to try to do this a little differently. I just can't do the math in my head to figure out when he's going to go down. It's on my turn or his turn. And there's Venusaur. Oh boy, here we go. Here we go. Yep. Well, what do you think we should do here? I wish that arrow wasn't there so I could see how much damage you have. There, get rid of that dumb thing. Okay, let's see. $40 plus that seems like a pretty good plan to me. I think it's enough. You're already poisoned, right? Well, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna, just in case. I think this is enough. Yeah, I think it is. Yep. Good deal. Wow, still no other draw supporters though, huh? Yeah, well, I mean, I could play Iono, but why do I want to give him 5 cards? He's only got 1, you know? You have enough to do another one? Does he have a third energy? Doesn't. Good game, Ben. Oh. Give me a moment, please. Yeah, I need a minute, Ben. Try to get something to slow down whatever the hell's attacking me. I had to get some pills in me. I don't know if they're going to help or not, but we'll be alright. Let's see who's out here. Nobody. Well, we got most of it. I should say we've got a lot of it. Alright, let's see what we can do here. I need 3 cards to throw away. Plus we have to do 2 with Ultra Ball. We have to play this. 1, 2... We ain't gonna have enough cards. Fudge sickles. Okay, here we go. Carmen Sandiego. No, not that, you dummy. Nest ball. Not going to take a tool because I have to throw it away anyhow. I'm going to take a stadium because I'm going to send my hand. Actually, you know what? I'm going to take the other. What? I don't even know what the hell he's playing. Shaman. I think I can knock it out if I can hit the stuff. The problem is I don't have everything I need to do it. I can't get it. All right, let's try that. So we're gonna go this guy for this guy. Got that out already. Night Stretcher, this guy. Put that down, put the Mochi down. Then we'll Carmine. And then we'll Carmine. Okay. So all we need is the tool. Try something different. All we need is the tool, right? The tool. We didn't get it. Ah, dang it. Now I'll get the tool. And there it is. Jeez. Oh, this game's so predictable. Once again, we have no draw supporters, but that's all right. Need an energy. How do I go about finding one? Guess we can do it this way and try to find one. Oh, that's right, he owned me, didn't he? I forgot. That was not the energy I wanted. Now we got all the tools. Yay, we got all the tools. And he's still just pounding the energy out. Fortunately, he's only got one Teal Mask Ogerpon. So that leaves him to only be able to attach one extra energy per turn. Well, what a kick in the face, huh? You know what we're going to do? We're going to do something really stupid. Because this is irritating the crap out of me. Yay, we got a Lily. I don't believe it. Holy crap. And we got stuff to follow it up. Oh my god. Next all. I think this is my last game. I'm not able to shake whatever's going on right now. It is attacking me pretty bad. Three Wo Chien's down, though. That's probably not the best plan, Ben. He's kind of a one-of. Use him late game to get a prize, last 2 prizes or something. That wasn't very nice. I don't even get to attach one for Crispin. What a jerk. What a big meanie. I'll pass on that one. I think we should have some fun, don't you? Let's have some fun. Well, you can one-shot me either way. So let's do this. If he gets me, he gets me. If he don't, we'll see. He's confused now. Use the monkey to confuse the basic Pokemon. At least I think it's only basics, isn't it? Or does it confuse everybody? No, it confuses everybody. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. See if he decides to swing at me, though. And he jet tails. He takes 3 damage to himself. That should... No, that ain't gonna finish it. Oh, Lily! Hey, nice of you to show up for the party there, Toots. Oh, look, Fives was prized again. Yay! Yay! Theoretically, he could knock me out this turn if he's got a couple energy switch. And one to attach, which he should have, because he just used energy retrieval. More underpants, yay! More teal dance, yay! Need to attach to Mew and then energy switch two of them. Oh, he's got all the people, look at that. I don't think he's going to have two energy switch in there, though. He hasn't played any. Problem is, the monkey's going to die going into his turn. No, it'll die going into my turn. Never mind. That's all right. No, it won't. Not yet, because it doesn't. Not have Perilous Jungle out, so. But we do now. I want to play Pheasantipity. Really don't need it. Yeah, let's do that. That'll be fun, they said. I'm gonna make him move or he's gonna go down. Yeah, I could have knocked him out with Mega Latias, but we're trying to play a game to get turns through the game. Practice. Hey, thanks for one card. I love it. me. Well, he got the attack. And poison won't knock him out now. Neither will Monkey Dory. Well, I can do this, I guess. Doesn't really matter. Oh yeah, Monkey can knock him out. Sure. No, I know. I know what it is. But I'm telling you that, and it's only my opinion, Bo Chen, Covetous Ivy, this attack right here, late game, is incredible. Because you can take 300 damage to the bench. Forest Blast for 4 energies. I think you're better off attacking with Ogerpon or Venusaur. Same amount of energy does more damage, in my opinion. Apparently my turn's ending. And I talk too much. Wasn't even paying attention. Oh boy. Well, gang, I think that's going to be it for me. I have to get gotta run the garbages out. Trash is tomorrow. So I'm gonna go and try to get some rest and hopefully get feeling better. Hopefully. Thanks for playing, Ben. Thanks Wigan Weaver for playing, kicking my butt. Anna, thanks for being here. Pikmin Captain, always a pleasure to have you as well. But I need to get some rest, so I'm out of here. Thank you guys so much.